Is it time to buy or sell Opendoor Technologies stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Opendoor Technologies. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 22nd of July, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 7th of July, 2025, our system has ranked Opendoor Technologies as a hold or accumulate, giving it a score of 0.87. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this period. The stock has exceeded our expectations, demonstrating a remarkable gain of 360.36% since we first recommended purchasing Opendoor Technologies just 12 days ago. This gain equates to an average return of 30.03% per day since it was classified as hold or accumulate. The stock is positioned within the upper section of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term. This situation often presents an attractive selling opportunity for short-term traders as a movement back toward the lower section of the trend can be anticipated. A breakthrough at the upper trend line at $3.22 will initially signal a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of 23.60% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between negative 70.64% and 38.19%. In terms of the long term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of negative 33.29%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance might fluctuate between negative 90.81% and negative 25.80% over the next year. In current terms, this would result in a future price estimated to be between 265 ten-thousandths of a dollar and $2.14. Our latest daily update for Opendoor Technologies includes the headline, High Volatility in Opendoor Technologies Incorporated stock price on Tuesday, which ended trading at $2.88. The Opendoor Technologies Incorporated stock price fell by 10.28% on the last day, Tuesday, the 22nd of July, 2025, from $3.21 to $2.88. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 49.44%, reaching a day low of $2.67 and a day high of $3.99. The price has risen in 8 of the last 10 days and is up by 293.55% over the past 2 weeks. Volume fell on the last day, along with the stock, which is actually a positive sign, as volume should generally follow the stock's movements. On the last day, the trading volume decreased by 769 million shares, with a total of 1 billion shares bought and sold for approximately $3.05 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $4.97, while the lowest price was 50.8 cents. Currently, the price is 42.05%, or $2.09, below the 52-week high, and 92.66%, or $36.36, below the all-time high on the 11th of February, 2021, when the price reached $39.24. Opendoor Technologies, trading under the symbol OPEN, has recently captured significant retail interest, resembling the meme stock phenomena witnessed in the past. Today, shares fell by approximately 10% after a trading halt was triggered due to extreme volatility, following an astonishing surge of 95% the previous day. The stock is currently closing at around $2.88, down from highs exceeding $4 earlier in the session. In just the past month, Open has skyrocketed by a staggering 325%, with retail traders flocking to the stock amid increasing mentions on platforms like Wall Street Bets. This event has drawn parallels to notable stock rallies, such as Carvana's. However, the volatility raises concerns for investors, as rapid price fluctuations can lead to severe drawdowns. Despite the current drop, The attention surrounding Opendoor is expected to continue attracting retail investment in the short term, as these meme stocks often experience heightened trading volumes and price swings. Over the longer term, the sustainability of this rally remains uncertain, particularly if fundamental weaknesses in the housing market persist, highlighting a potential for significant risk versus reward. Overall, while the current frenzy may offer immediate trading opportunities, investors should remain cautious, evaluating both short-term prospects and more stable long-term strategies as the market settles. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 22nd of July, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Open an overweight rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 16th of April, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Open an outperform rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 28th of February, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Open a neutral rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 14th of May, 2024, it was reported that UBS assigned Open a market outperform rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 14th of May, 2024, it was reported that JMP Securities assigned Open an underperform rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general strong sell rating to Opendoor Technologies stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book value as neutral. Regarding return on investment, analysts continue to rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Opendoor Technologies. The stock of Opendoor Technologies Inc. presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook. Additionally, a general buy signal arises from the relationship between these two indicators, where the short-term average exceeds the long-term average. During downward corrections, support will be found at $1.92 and 87 cents. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal is indicated by the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly known as MACD. However, some negative signals have also emerged, which may influence near-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Monday, July 21, 2025, and thus far, the stock has decreased by 10.28%. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is identified. Volume has decreased alongside the price during the last trading session, which mitigates overall risk as volume typically corresponds with price movements. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots have shown a sell signal 2 days ago. Bollinger Band signaled a buy opportunity 77 days ago. The short-term moving average generated a buy signal 18 days ago. The long-term moving average signaled a buy opportunity 13 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 11 days ago. Examining the 12-month chart reveals the short moving average produced a buy signal 14 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 8 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages generated a buy signal 3 days ago. For more signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Opendoor Technologies. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $2.25. With no support from accumulated volume below today's level, the risk is increased, as a drop below the support level may lead to a significant decline in the stock price. This stock may experience considerable movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. The prediction interval from the Bollinger Band suggests that this stock is regarded as very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $1.32 between its high and low, representing a change of 49.44%. For the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 46.74%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Opendoor Technologies, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing losses or has negative earnings. Even well-established companies can go through downturns due to factors beyond their control. However, if a company consistently reports negative PE ratios, It may suggest insufficient profitability and could raise concerns about potential bankruptcy risks. In related news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 5th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at -1 cent. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Opendoor Technologies. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Opendoor Technologies is at $3.21. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level worth considering for swing trading. On the downside, Opendoor Technologies encounters its first support level at $2.25. If this support level holds, it could serve as a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Opendoor Technologies from multiple analyst sources is strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 15th of July, 2025, Schwab Sydney executed an insider sell of 17,236 shares of common stock. On the 16th of July, 2025, Schwab Sydney conducted an insider sell of 125 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June, 2025, Schwab Sydney executed an insider sell of 110,932 shares of common stock. On the 17th of June, 2025, Schwab Sydney conducted an insider sell of 517 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June, 2025, Wheeler Carey executed an insider sell of 671,164 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is positive with a ratio of 24.964. In total, insiders purchased 7,445,978 shares and sold 5,151,115 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $2.73, which reflects a decline of 5.28%. This stock experiences very high daily fluctuations, which introduces significant risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 86, further elevating this risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal indicated from a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is Opendoor Technologies stock a good buy? Opendoor Technologies Inc. presents several positive signals. However, we do not find these sufficient to consider it a buy candidate at this time. Currently, it's recommended as a hold candidate, meaning to either hold or accumulate shares while we await further developments. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 23rd of July, we anticipate that Opendoor Technologies will open higher by 0.3%, beginning trading at $3.18. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you success in your trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.